Okay, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here and share with you about this service opportunity for LA students. My name is Nati Rodriguez, and I'm with the Annenberg Foundation. We are supporting Step Up Tutoring in their goal to recruit tutors from the LA area, or really anywhere in California. And I'm joined by Laura Marquez. Laura, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Laura Marquez and I am the onboarding success specialist for Step Up Tutoring. And so it's just basically my role is to help all of the volunteers that are interested in mentoring and tutoring a student. So this is my face. So if you need to email or text me for any more information. It's nice to meet you all.
All right, so we just have a brief presentation to share with you. So what is Step Up Tutoring? It's one-on-one online tutoring that you can do from the comfort of your home. And why, as we all know, there's an achievement gap that existed even pre-COVID. So this is an opportunity for us as Angelenos to really come together and support our students during recovery. Although LAUSD is returning back to school, it's still not the same thing. They're still doing hybrid. They're still plugging in online, and some students are not returning at all. And a really big component that a tutor can provide is really mentorship and having someone, a trusted adult that they connect with twice a week and that they can share about their education experiences or otherwise. And you as tech leaders have a lot of experiences that would be wonderful to share with students. So I'll share a brief video with you. This is about 90 seconds.
My name is Shaden, and I want to tell you a thing or two. Over half of students in California do not meet grade level standards in math or English. In 2020, during the pandemic, it is estimated that students have fallen a whole year behind in math and reading. Step Up Tutoring is empowering students like myself by providing free online tutoring. They are recruiting awesome volunteers to provide help with homework and mentorship. Step Up keeps kids engaged and is improving academic performance every day. And did you know having a mentor nearly doubles the chances of someone like me attending college? Kids who need a mentor the most are less likely to have one, and students from under-resourced communities are affected the most. Thanks to a great partnership with LAUSD, you can make a difference in a kid's life and become the hero in their story. Like Daniel, Anthony, Joy, Rebecca, Catherine, and Howard. You can tutor kids like me, Andres, Ella, Genesis, Lola, and Sophia. For more information, visit stepuptutoring.org. Together, we'll build a better tomorrow for you and me.
So a little bit about Step Up. It is a nonprofit that launched because of COVID last spring. As you know, all of the students were given devices, so this really changed the game and allowed this something like this to be created. Now every student has a device at home and can be tutored online. We currently have 700 students being tutored with adults like yourselves from anywhere from 18 to 80 years of age. 10,000 hours of tutoring have been completed to date. And the Pledge LA and Annenberg Learner goal is to recruit another 500 volunteers this spring. Laura, do you want to jump in here?
Yeah, so then as far as the responsibilities, if you have any questions, I'll be the main point of contact. But when it comes to getting started with your student, we know you all have lives, so this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be an added stressor. So the tutoring, it's really just one-to-one twice a week with your student, and each session is around 45 minutes to 60 minutes. So they're on Zoom all the time. We're on Zoom or Google Meets all the time. So we want to make sure we're taking those breaks still. And then as far as responsibilities with the family and whatnot, you are in communication with your student's parent or guardian, which is really nice. So if you have any questions about what they're working on in school, or if you have any questions maybe about behaviors, if they're always distracted or whatever that is, you can always reach out to them. You always have us. And then you always have the teacher communication as well. So we have a kind of like a tri-model of the teacher, parent, and student in communication with all of you. And then as far as the time commitment, it is just meeting with your student 2 times per week for at least 3 months. And we say 3 months just because it's enough time to build rapport with your student. So it takes about a week or two because just to get used to this new adult in their life for the student. And so it just gives you time to build rapport with them, and it aligns with the semester well. But we found that I think like 90% of our matches started in December or September, and they're still going up until now. And if you're wondering if this is going to happen over summer, it is. So Nathi kind of touched on it a little bit, but a good portion of our students are behind grade level. So you might get a 3rd grader, but they might have a 1st grade reading or math level. So that's what we're really trying to focus on, is closing that education gap that there is. And that's just been exacerbated by COVID. So that's our goal. And then as far as what you're going to be doing with your student, it's primarily homework help. 70% of our matches focus on homework, and our focus is on math and English, just because that's where the demand is with LAUSD, and a lot of the students are just behind in math and English. But if you want to teach them data stuff, if you want to teach them yoga, card tricks, origami, you are more than welcome to. I know my student and I, we are attempting origami on Monday together, so that's going to be fun for us. But this is something that's supposed to be fun for you, fun for them, and just a little bit of a break, but also building their confidence with math and English. And so it looks different for each match, but that's kind of just a quick breakdown about responsibilities. And then as far as next steps, so this is the link for it. And then if you want to drop that in the chat while I'm talking, that'll be awesome. So when you first apply, you actually get to chat with the current volunteer, and then we get to learn more about you, what your schedule looks like, because this, again, you are a volunteer, so you want to make sure this aligns well with your schedule. And then you get to actually talk with them about what it looks like, what you have to do, what you need to do to prepare. If you have never had tutoring experience before, that's completely okay. We have people from all different walks of life and backgrounds, so that's really cool. And then once you apply, you chat with the current volunteer, and then you would just have to get a background check. So this is just mandated through LAUSD because it'll be 1-to-1 with the student. So we want to make sure that safety is a priority with them. And then once you get the background check, we have a short workbook that takes about an hour, 2 hours tops. And it's really just explaining what they're learning in the classroom, like Common Core math. I don't know if you all have looked at it. It's very different, but it's really cool because the students are learning how to solve what they're solving instead of memorizing their times tables like we did, rather than saying, all right, what's 5 times 7? Now they understand how 5 times 7 is 35, if I know math properly. So it's really neat to see that breakdown about it. You get to see how the students are learning more. And then as far as the live training, you'll get to hang out with me and my other 2 coworkers for about an hour and 15 minutes. And we just talk more about logistics on how to get started, what to do if you're stuck, if there's Zoom fatigue, if there's loss of motivation, how to really just go about that. And the live training, it's just fun. We promise it won't be boring. But other than that, that's pretty much the 3 steps that you have to complete are the background check, workbook, and then the live training. And then that's when we match you with your student. And that is pretty much it as far as next steps. So you can get started in as little as 3 days to a month. The average person finishes everything in about 8 days. So if you have any questions about that, or if you need more time to finish, then just let us know and we can work around that as well.
Lastly, I just want to thank all of our Pledge LA companies that have already committed to having their employees and network volunteer for Step Up. With a big shout out to Data 360 for allowing us to join today and share this opportunity with you. Thank you.